Hi, my name is Margarida and welcome to my channel Margarida Bujo. So today I have a new bullet journal video for you, and that is my new bullet journal setup. Since I finished my Amanda Rachel bullet journal that I've been using this year, I had to use a new bullet journal for the rest of the year. So this notebook is a notebook therapy dotted notebook. I'll link the specific one down below, and it's my first time using this brand. You can see my unboxing in a previous video that I'll link here in the cards above. So this first spread is my key spread. The key is what I use to signal my tasks, events, etc. And I have different symbols for different things. I have a symbol for birthdays, a symbol for events, for tasks, tasks completed, tasks migrated, etc. And to decorate this spread, I decided to go with a feminine look. I used my butterfly stamp in a brown color, and I used some craft paper as well. I also wanted to feature this sticker that a pen pal sent to me in a letter, and I love the colors and the sticker itself. I didn't want to use a black pen for this setup, as I did in my July theme, and I love the result. I already know my key by heart, but I always like to do this spread when I start a new bullet journal. It's a good introductory spread. I use this stamp with a plant as well to tie everything together. And I added some flower doodles to finish this spread, and I love the look of it. This next spread is my calendar spread for the rest of the year. It's my future log for September, October, November and December. I really like future logs because I can write everything that is going to happen in the future that I wanted to remember otherwise. This spread is really useful for me. The most tedious part is to write the calendars down, but there are other ways like using stamps or printing the calendars. For me, I like to do everything by hand because I like that look, but you can do anything that suits you and your lifestyle best. I also had fun decorating this spread with my stamps and pens. There is not much more to say about this spread. All I can say is that for the headers I used a white pen, and oh my god, I haven't used one for so long and I really missed it. Also, the cover of the notebook was a big inspiration for the decorations of this setup because it's really feminine with a rose and really detailed as well. For this spread, for me, the most important thing is to make sure I had space to write everything I wanted next to the mini calendars. So this next spread is my future log, but for 2024. This was also really tedious, but totally worth it. In this future log, I decided I didn't need as much space to write things as in my previous one, but I also have space below all the mini calendars to write more things if I need it. I decided I needed this spread because this notebook will fit more than the last 4 months of the year, and so I wanted to have a glimpse of the next year to make me a more organized person. And since I don't know until what month this notebook will fit in, I had to add the whole next year. For the headers, I decided to use a brown color just to be a little bit different than the future log for the rest of 2023. And I also used my white gel pen to write the months of the year. On the space that I had below the calendars, I decided to add some stickers and washi tapes that a pen pal sent to me. Thank you very much. And I used the stamps as well. I thought the pinks would look good with all the colors I used and would tie everything together with the first sticker I used on the first spread. This next spread is my goals review spread. This is a space I can see how well I'm doing in terms of achieving my goals and also to analyze if I still want to achieve certain goals, if I want to change some or add more goals. I also can come up with strategies to achieve the goals I didn't achieve this year so far. I am a very goal-oriented person, so this goal-setting method is really useful for me. But I know people that don't do well with goal setting, so you do what you prefer. And of course I had to decorate these spreads with some stamps and washi tapes. I just wanted to add here that I journal a lot and that helps me with some of my goals and to get new ways of achieving them and why do I want that specific goal, etc. But I like to have a more summarized spread on my bullet journal for me to visualize everything. This spread is one that I use a lot, and that is my books spread. In here I write the books I want to read, if I have them, and then if I've read them, and my general thoughts. I have a reading journal where I write an in-depth opinion about the book, but in here I can write if I like the book or not. And it's a great way to see the books I've read in a glance. And you can see I messed up with the lines, but that's okay because I'll cover it up with some pen corrector. I did not do it in this video, but I'll do it eventually. This type of thing happened and that's okay. And this spread is pretty much the same thing as the previous one, but is specific for my audiobooks. And in here I just write the title of the book and my opinion, and that's it. Also, I decorated the bottom with my stamps. And I figured that it was okay if I write on top of them, and that actually would give a nice look to the spread. This next spread is for my savings. I divided into categories my personal expenses and my home expenses. I separate everything by month and I write my goals for that specific month and what the reality was. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse, but in this way I can control my money and keep me accountable. And for this I just drew two exact same tables. And decorated the spread, like the empty space on the spread, with my stamps and washi tapes, as you will see. And this is my brain dump spread. This spread is my favorite of them all. I think it turned out really good. In the past, I didn't find the use for this spread, but I've been incorporating this spread in my last bullet journal and I found it useful. In here I can write anything and everything, like ideas for videos, birthday gifts for my loved ones, addresses of my friends' houses, recipes I saw, nice quotes, or just random thoughts that come to my mind. I did have fun decorating it with all the stickers and washi tapes and stamps, and now it's my favorite spread of them all. I wanted something pink that still fits with the rest of the spreads, and I really like how it turned out. And I liked how the lettering turned out as well. And this is the final spread of this video. If you're still here, you are a real friend. And this spread is just a YouTube timeline where I organize everything I have to do for my videos, like editing, recording the voiceover, doing the thumbnail, and everything related to my YouTube videos. In here I also write when the video is coming out as well. Now that I'm thinking about this spread, I think it would be nice using it side by side with Notion on my computer. I don't know if you know the Notion app. To keep everything more organized, to have space to write everything I need, I think it would be useful. Actually, I will try that soon. So thank you for watching this video, I hope you like it. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more bullet journal videos, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok to see more bullet journal content. And if this inspired you, leave a comment down below, I would appreciate that. And bye, see you next time, and have a great day and rest of the month.